Hey, welcome to the Bitcoin Bull. Today we're going to see what Bitcoin should be doing. We have this head and shoulders formation, shoulder, head, shoulder. So we'll see how that might affect Bitcoin, see what if Bitcoin should be going up or should be going down. At the moment, going down. So we'll take a look at that more closely. And then we have some Bitcoin news. We have a fight over the bulls and the bears. See if Bitcoin should be going above 34,000. Right now we're at 33,300. So we're at a critical stage right now. And then we have George Soros investment fund is reportedly trading Bitcoin. They're buying into Bitcoin, this big investment fund. They're buying into Bitcoin, so that's good news. And then we have German law allowing $415 billion to get into the crypto market. These funds they'll be allowed to buy up to 20% of their funds in Bitcoin. So that's huge news. And then we have also Bitcoin Mining Council survey estimates a 56% sustainable power mix in second quarter. So Bitcoin mining is even they're using even more sustainable energy, more than half. So that's also very good news. And then towards the end of the video, we'll take a look and see what Bitcoin should be doing the next days, weeks, and months from now, and also a general look at the whole crypto market. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at the hour chart. Also, before we get started, if you can give me a like on this video, that would be great. That would help boost the channel. And also hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on what Bitcoin is doing. And also, I'm curious to see what you think Bitcoin, you and all my subscribers, to see what you think that Bitcoin should be doing in the next several days from now, today, tomorrow, the next day, this weekend. Not long term or midterm. You know, what should we be doing the next several days? If it should be going up or down. I'm curious to see what people think, and to go ahead and comment that now before I say my opinion, so you don't get you don't get influenced by my opinion. Let's see who wins. See if the bulls win or the bears win. So let's go ahead and get started here on the hour chart. I'll make this bigger so you can see it easier. So we have a head and shoulders form here. Here's the shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, yesterday we said that that's a sign that Bitcoin might be taking a drop, which it did. Not a huge drop, but it did drop even more. So looks like this formation is affecting Bitcoin. It's a sign, not affecting, but a sign that Bitcoin should be dropping more. Now this is an hour chart. Hour charts, these formations are not as accurate on hour charts as compared to a daily chart. If this was a daily chart, then it would be very clear that Bitcoin should be dropping. But since it's an hour chart, it's not as clear, but it's something to consider. And yesterday, I said that there was like a 50% chance that Bitcoin would be in this area here, and like a 40% chance that Bitcoin would be in this area here, and like a 10% chance that Bitcoin would make a big jump up into this area here. And it ended up being right in the middle, being right here on this blue bearish line here. And looks like it's still continuing to just hug this line, this bearish support line. It was a resistance line, it turned into a support line, and now it's not making up its mind. Bitcoin doesn't know what to do now, if it should be a support, resistance, if it should go above it, below it. It's just hanging on, just riding it down like a slide. And so it looks like today it might be doing the same thing, just kind of going up and down here, slowly going down. However, I don't see any bad news about Bitcoin. Everything I'm seeing seems like good news, which I'll get into in a minute. So I don't think Bitcoin. So basically, I see like almost the same thing as yesterday. So for today, I think Bitcoin, there's more chances of it being in this area here. Like again, 50% here, like 40% in this area here. No, I don't think there's, I would say like 50-50, like a 50-50 chance. Well, more of a chance being here. There's more of a chance that will be here today than going down. More of a chance of it like going horizontal or being in this whole area here, right above this resistance. Less of a chance of it dropping, of Bitcoin making a drop. So I don't see any reason why it should drop anymore. And also a chance that it, instead of dropping, just hugging this line here, which would end up being like a small drop at the end of the day. That's my feeling of what Bitcoin should be doing today. And later on, I'll tell you what it should be doing in the next several days and weeks, months from now. So let's take a look at some news. Oh, I also wanted to, I just noticed something. We could draw in another, yes, this will help out a lot also. Let's draw in another resistance line here, which will indicate to us when Bitcoin should be taking off, should be getting bullish again. So here's another support, another resistance we can put in right there. All right, so you see Bitcoin keeps hitting this resistance. It's on it right now again, and it crosses with this other resistance line here. So here, let me put in a support also. Maybe from, change the color. Maybe from here, see how that ends up. Right there, okay. So you see we have this new bearish channel forming where Bitcoin hits the support, hits resistance, hits support, hits resistance. And now instead of hitting support, it went halfway and it's hitting resistance. And there's this downward triangle formation forming right here. So that's why I'm also thinking that Bitcoin shouldn't go down anymore. It looks like it's about to break. It could break right here. It could be starting to break right now. Or it could take a quick little pullback again. And once it hits this cross here, then take off. So let's see if today's the day that it breaks out of this short-term bullish trend, or if it continues to go down. If it does go down, I would say it would do something like this, and then hit the end of this triangle here, and then go up. But I have a feeling it's not gonna go down that far. It's gonna do something more like this. So we'll see what happens. But this is a good, yeah. Once Bitcoin clearly breaks this resistance, that's a sign that we should be out of this short-term bearish run, and we should start getting bullish again. So let's take a look at this news. So we have this fight over the bulls and the bears to get over 34,000, which it's very close right now. Let's see who ends up winning. Of course, I think the bulls will end up winning. And we have Grayscale Bitcoin Trust unlocking mid-July. Investors' choice to upload their funds, but this is not likely to be the main reason. You have Grayscale; they're buying more Bitcoin. We also have the bad news that crypto regulatory crackdown is taking place in the U.S., which might be impacting investors. And then we have the whole China thing going on. The China prohibiting Bitcoin mining, but all the miners are leaving China now. So it's just a short-term problem that's going to be fixed. That's not a problem. And for me, it's good news for me that the crypto miners are leaving China, because that way Bitcoin mining will be less centralized. It'll be spread out throughout the world, and also China won't be able to to talk bad about Bitcoin anymore. Because once the miners leave China, China won't have any say in Bitcoin. So that's like all the Bitcoin haters, they're throwing bombs at Bitcoin. China's been throwing bombs at Bitcoin, trying to destroy Bitcoin. And now that all the miners are leaving, China won't be able to say anything bad about Bitcoin anymore. So that's good. One less person that can talk bad about Bitcoin and make Bitcoin drop. And then we have the New York University's Stern School of Business saying that cryptocurrency failed miserably as a currency. So that's some bad news there. And then we have El Salvador, which is pushing they want to make Bitcoin their currency, which is good news. And we also have some other news. Some George Soros investment fund is reportedly trading Bitcoin. In addition to trading crypto, Soros Fund Management is said to be in discussion to acquire blockchain-focused firms. So they're buying into Bitcoin, just like other funds are. Here we have George Soros has given his team the green light to trade Bitcoin. This could be a positive or negative depending on how they trade it, if they trade it wisely or not. But this is very good that they're buying into Bitcoin, and they're doing this together with, where did I see this? They're doing this together with Morgan Stanley. I saw big infrastructure management team. They're doing it together with some other big, really big. Here it is. Behind 200 million funding of New York Digital Investment Group, better known as DYDIG, Mass Mutual, Morgan Stanley, and Stone Ridge Holdings Group is also participating. So this is good news. And then we have German law allowing $415 billion investment into crypto takes effect starting yesterday. They can invest up to 20% of their assets. If they just if they just invest like 1 to 5%, that would be huge. A lot of money will be going into Bitcoin, and it's going to happen because if they pass this law, it's because these funds asked for it, and that's why they had to make this law. And so they're probably not. It doesn't seem like they're buying in all at once because yesterday Bitcoin didn't go up. So maybe they haven't bought in yet, or they're buying in very slowly, but they will be buying in. And a lot of money, potentially a lot of money, billions of dollars can get into Bitcoin. So this is very good news. And then we also have Bitcoin Mining Council survey estimates a 56% sustainable power mix in second quarter. According to the Bitcoin Mining Council, the global Bitcoin mining industry now uses 56% sustainable energy. This is good. This is another the Bitcoin haters, the bears like to talk bad about Bitcoin, like China. Now China won't be able to talk bad about Bitcoin, and now the Bitcoin haters that always say, "Oh, Bitcoin mining pollutes." Now that's one less bomb that they can throw at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, more than half of its energy is now green, sustainable energy. So that's good for the planet and good for Bitcoin, because less bad talk about Bitcoin. And this is going to keep going. Bitcoin, the miners are going to use more and more green energy because they obviously don't want people talking bad about Bitcoin. That was a big problem in the past, and so they'll be using more and more green energy. And now let's take a look at what Bitcoin should be doing in the next several days and weeks from now. Let's take a look at the daily chart now. And like I commented yesterday, we have an upside down coffee cup formation. It's kind of like a head and shoulders formation. This is just make it look like a coffee cup. And then we have the handle here. It's the same as a head and shoulders, except this head is too big, unless it's Bart Simpson, and then it looks like a head and shoulders. but that's too big of a head. So it's a coffee cup. And what happens when you put a coffee cup upside down? All the coffee falls out, and Bitcoin might take a big dump. And the dump could be the size of the handle. So the size of the handle is from here all the way to here, which is so it could be like, let me get this marker here. Like this, it could fall all the way to here, which I think it's way too much. I don't think that could happen. But according to the coffee cup theory formation, that's what could happen. Bitcoin could fall all the way to the size of this candle. Not candle, the handle. But I don't think that is very likely. Here, we don't need this anymore. Let's take this off. Let's talk about what is most likely to happen. Let's clean this up. So let's zoom in here. All right, so we have Bitcoin going down this new bearish short-term channel. And once it breaks here, which it's about to break, Bitcoin should be going in anywhere. It could drop a little more, very unlikely. During the next several days, we should be in this area here. I don't think it'll take that long. I think once Bitcoin, once it breaks this resistance here, I think we're gonna be going up fast, because a lot of people are going short on Bitcoin right now. They're being bearish. They're buying in here to sell lower, and a lot of these people are using leverage. So once Bitcoin breaks here, could happen today, if not tomorrow, then I think a lot of those people that are going short, they're gonna, which they have stop limits right above where they bought, all those stop limits are gonna start to click. They're gonna start to break all the stop limits, and Bitcoin then should make a really quick rush, something like that. It could go, and in no time, within the next, once it breaks this resistance here, which I don't think it will take too long, then we should be in this area here for July. Once we get out of this situation here, break here, for July we should be in this area here, and the goal would be to break by the end of the month, before the end of the month, to break 40,000. And what this will do is this will get us out of this whole situation here. This will get us off the floor, which we've been in for a long time now, too long, more than normal. For after, whenever there's a Bitcoin drop, it normally does not take this long to recuperate, to get off the floor. So any time now, we'll be getting off the floor. We'll be breaking this very soon and getting bullish again and start skyrocketing. So that's it for now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to stay up to date on what Bitcoin is doing. And also I want to show you, in general, the crypto market in general is not doing too good today. It's kind of doesn't look very strong. The majority of the cryptocurrencies are in red. There are some that are recuperating some, but yeah, the whole market in general today, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, Bitcoin isn't dropping that much. It's already starting to recuperate. Let's look at this hour chart. Yeah, it's already started to drop a little bit more. It's right here on this resistance. It's the whole market is kind of so-so today. Not terrible, but not strong. Just kind of, on the floor, recuperating, waiting to make that jump. And once Bitcoin, once it breaks here, then Bitcoin will start going up. and then the other cryptocurrencies should follow, and the whole market should start looking better. That can happen anytime now. It can happen in a couple of hours from now, or later today, or tomorrow, but it shouldn't take that much longer. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this analysis. And if there's nothing new, nothing else major happens today, I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching.